Hey guys, I'm here with my friend Adam.
Hello!
And basically he's going to be doing an improvisation of this guy who I found on YouTube. I want him to do an audio dub because he's done it before, like we've seen him do the news, and it's bloody excellent. So this is going to be a complete improvisation. I've showed him like 20 seconds of the clip, and I want to show you guys. The video is a different language of this guy just talking complete politics or in some sort of different language, but I'll show you. So it's this guy, and if I press play, it's just complete utter. Look, complete and utter.
دکتر دومی این بود چشم فتنه رو کور کردی کاسه در آورده بودی کاسه هم زیر نیم کاسه بود.
And basically what I'm going to do is make Adam sit on my computer and do an audio over. So, good luck Adam. And there's a weird ass title. Fucking hell.
You can stop now. Oh, you prick. Stop. Hello, my name is Mohammed. I wear this tie. It's a very nice tie. It comes from many different countries. Mostly it comes from my ancestor. This is my tie. It's a very nice tie. So, obviously, well, when I first started with this tie, it really started with this old woman. Her name was Jarola. And she would always come to me and say, would you like this pie? I say no. Because I do not like pie. I always say, no, leave me alone. And she would always say, but do you want two? I want four. But I don't really care. Because, obviously, this is all about my tie. Yeah, about my tie. Yeah, my tie. And she was cut me in half all the time and say, why would you want to do that? And I say, you know what? Leave me alone and I'll shoot you. So this is what happened, and this is how I got my tie. Like this. So anyway, as I was talking about my tie, we'll leave the tie for the moment. We actually talk about where I came from. I actually came from my mother. This is how wide she was when I came out. I actually came out this size, and they pushed me aside and said, no. This is a remarkable baby. This one will be the best baby ever because he will wear the tie the wrong way. So anyway, this is not about me and my tie. It's actually about my bread. I make lots and lots of bread in tiny forms. Also, I make it in very sort of, how do you say, minimal? Yeah, minimal, that's the one. Yeah, minimal size. And that is, of course, why you take it out of your mouth and you throw it to your next door neighbor. And then they always say, what are you doing that for? Excuse me. Do not throw the paper. And I'll be like, it's not paper, it's bread. Prick. Anyway, so these heroes go, fuck you. And I'll be like, what? Okay, so I pull the bell. And then the police come. And they're like, excuse me, sir. Can I go this way? Shall I go this way? How about I go in the middle? But I say, no, this is about the bread. So I start running about. Everyone's going wild and crazy. There's guns, there's fire, and there's little rabbits. And so anyway, I stop in a second. I'm thinking, what the hell? So I go over to my mother, and she says, Ahmed, what are you doing? And I say, Ma, I'm wearing my tie the wrong way. Look at me. This is so weird. Bang, bang, bang. This is how I like to... I don't know. I really have no idea how exactly... Right, okay. So anyways, I'm talking about my mother right now. My mother, she was an amazing girl. She's amazing, and well, you know, she came from what is called the Albanese. That's the Albanese. She came from the one with the fish and the hook. You know, when you go fishing and she pushes me in the water. She says, "Ha, you are wet." How did she even know I could swim? She didn't even know. So I came out 3 times, took my breath, took out my tie, and then I went swimming again. It was great fun. Great fun indeed, like my mother. She was wearing a weird and wonderful, how do you say, I will get the words out in a minute. It was yellow polka dot bikini. That is the one. I remember this song. It went something like, yellow polka dot bikini. And it went, I know, I'll stop it right there. But I didn't. I decided to go on and become a pirate. With this girl, I will take this finger, and I will put it in my face. But she never took it. Why not? Because my tie was the wrong way? Maybe. Why can I never decide to do my tie? Do I do it this way? Or do I do it the other way? But this is why I always carry my thumb with me. Because without my thumb, I am nothing. With my finger, I am nothing. These are 2. So as I'm going to say my story to you, I keep hesitating. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm catching my breath. Maybe because this finger right here is the only problem why I cannot speak properly. Maybe because I have a hernia. Maybe because I have testicles that are coming out my ears. You do not know. I do not know. But I do know. And I know this. I'm going all the way down into hell when I die. Because I am Satan. Or maybe not Satan. Maybe I'm just a little, how you say, like Eminem. I'm like a little Malteser. With this Malteser, I will go very far down and meet Satan and be like, yo son, you want to rock out? And he would be like, no, I do not want to rock out. But he was like, that's okay. I will show you how. And that's where we get our tiny guitars out and we start to play our tunes. Amazing. With the tie and everything. And we start to play our tunes and it goes ding ding, ding be ding, la ba doo. And the words come out like this. I am the man. You are the man. We are all the band. And that is how we are going to start our band. About my tie. So as I say, about my wife. Yes. Carry on. Oh, yes, the wife, yes. So, I get my wife. She's about this big. Because obviously, you see her profile picture, she's this big. And of course, her tongue, she goes all the way down. It's like, you know, and this is how. So, how did I meet my wife? I'll tell you. She was a lovely woman. She had the heart of gold. But she lacked one thing. That was boobies. The only problem was, where do we get the boobies from? So, I went to my friend Luigi. And he says to me, hey, do you know where you get the boobs from? I said, that's the whole reason why I came to you. It's my thumb. Look at my other thumb. It's my finger. But he says, here, give her this. So I didn't understand what. I say, give her this. And she'll go poof. Mwah. And I kiss him. And we go, and we got wed. And then we went to Las Vegas. It was amazing. We got married. But then Alpha said they got the vows wrong. But then, all hell broke loose. And I started dancing. And then there are lots of things going off, like bangs and wounds, and yes. Then we did the karaoke. And the karaoke was great. My voice sounded amazing. I was singing at the top of my voice, the very top of my voice. And it was going like this. Which was not like that, because obviously that was not the lyrics, because they are down here. But they were also over there. And I was trying to sing out to many people, but they did not suffer. But I did stop then. And that's the whole reason why I like to talk. I like to talk a lot about my tie. But let's not talk about my tie. Let's talk about, I know, trees. Because trees are obviously great to you. And if they're not, then why are you not even talking to me? Why are you even watching this video? Look at this. This is my palm. Look at my palm. The palm is nothing. I see you smirking. Don't you smirk at me. I come over and I lick you from the waist down. And then I stop. And then I look at you again. And then I say, you, I love you, go back home. And you get in the car and we start to ruffle and tumble. It's great, because me and you are together. You and me, that's it. And we get in the car. And we start to rough and tumble. And as we go out, you lay me on the kitchen counter. You spread my legs. And you rub me with jelly. It's great. And that is how my country moves like this. And obviously, this is how we take our dogs. When we buy dogs, we buy them in little small boxes. And with them, they come with bows and arrows. Not forgetting the bows and arrows. And then we fire them. We fire them in celebration. They fire all over the world. This is amazing. To see dogs flying amazingly towards you. And even that way. And this way. But that is the thing. We're not talking about dogs. We are talking about, that's it, my tie. So, as we just go on. Why the hell do I go on? I'll tell you why. Because I'm going over this way, over to France. I don't know why, just because I like France. And I like to lick licks. Look at my fingers. Do not smell them. No problem. So anyway, about this. So as we go over, I'm going to show you now exactly what's in my palm. You better know, it's toothpaste. I put in my hair. Why do I put toothpaste in my hair? That's my friend. My friend Luigi says, why you put toothpaste in your head? No, don't put toothpaste in your hair, he says. That'll chase the women away and they'll make squirrels eat your hair. And so I do not care, because she's this high and I have breasts this big. That's it. I like to lick my lips. And I pointed at you many times. Now, you ever played that game? Doom. I salute you. You haven't finished.